this is Derek Harp, the founder and chairman of CSA, the Control System Cybersecurity Association International, and I'm excited today to introduce both the organization, if you haven't, if you're not familiar with it already, but then also to introduce our Region 4 concept and our new Region 4 chapter president, Jaco Bonatti, who, as you can see, has joined me. If you're not familiar with CSA, we are a nonprofit organization. We were started in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States about 7 or 8 years ago. And our mission was to professionally support cybersecurity professionals who were focused on industrial control systems, operating technology, different terms used around the world, but the networks that have pumps and valves and actuators and moving parts, cyber to physical elements, and that we know are different. They're different technologically, they're different in their IT, their refresh rate of technology, they're staffed by different people. There's a whole host of things that make them different than traditional IT networks. And the people that are working also include all sorts of other disciplines that the traditional IT networks and cybersecurity don't have to worry about. Engineers and people that now need to add cybersecurity to their knowledge, and we help do that. We have aspirationally address a variety of areas for professionals that are working on cybersecurity for industrial or OT systems. And you can see here a smattering of things that we do. A lot of continuing education is already something we've been doing for some years with events, very, very regular events. And we're having an event for Region 4 coming up shortly that we'll talk about. And you can see it on the page here on the chapter page. And come to the kickoff for Region 4 and learn a little bit at the same time. The organization is financially supported by strategic alliance partners. These organizations are involved in a lot of different ways beyond financial support. They also provide staff and time and expertise and resources to help us accomplish our missions for this workforce. And so we couldn't do this without these companies, and we welcome new companies either super regionally or all around the world to get involved with us. There's lots of different ways to plug in. We have grown significantly again since 2016, and we've recently passed 25,000 in our associate sort of community members. That's our largest category and group. And we have various subgroups that are doing even more things. And so we're excited about seeing growth across all of those organizations. And we have chapters all around the world. And what we found is we need to support those chapters better. And hence we are developing the regional approach. So before we talk about that, just real quick, beyond the fact that we have people distributed around the world, and about 20% of those are in Region 4, the Asia Pacific region, this is also what's true demographically about everybody. It's a highly educated group. There's a lot of decision-making individuals involved, people that are making decisions in their plants and factories and end use cases, or at service providers and consultants. We have everybody involved. It's not just an end user community, and we want to build bridges between all the different stakeholders for the biggest success we can all have. And we have a sort of equal split between various types of decision makers and managers and people who have to implement those decisions in the field. And that's really important too. We don't want to be just one group or the other. We want to have everybody from a sort of manager all the way down to implementer involved in the community and talking with each other and building trust and building better communication. So that's the lead into Region 4. And regional chapter president, the first one in the world, Jaco Bonatti. Jaco's been involved with CSA for many years. I'll give him a moment to sort of talk about that. But we've been talking about sort of setting up when he moved to the Asia Pacific region to Malaysia. We started talking about piloting this regional concept to help us create more appropriate content, time zone appropriate content, and find amazing leaders and speakers in the region that we might not otherwise find if we weren't focused regionally and didn't have a regional leadership team. So Jaco is spearheading the formation of a regional board. And so Jaco, thanks for all the years of supporting CSA in various roles and hats you've worn, and now this new latest development.
Derek, thank you very much. As you know, I'm extremely excited about the whole concept of CSA. Even when the first time we spoke, or the first time I actually joined in 2017, where I was actually in the region in Brunei, and I was just a normal member that joined through a paid membership. And the amount of knowledge sharing and learning I got out of the even though it was time zone not friendly time zone perspective, but a lot of the sharings and the presentations was really gripping for me and helped me a lot in my own development. So when I went back to London, we started talking about setting up a chapter. We thought it's going to be in Region 2, which is around EMEA. But we ended up with all my roads leading back to Asia Pacific, or to ASEAN, out here in Kuala Lumpur. And it's been 2 years now. So, and finally, we're this close to setting up the launch in September. And hopefully most people will see this video before the launch, but if you see it post the launch, please come and join us. We've got some great initiatives planned for the next coming years almost. So every month we want to do a virtual event where we get a guest speaker and really copy the great successes that Derek, you and your team has been able to achieve in the Region 1. So yeah, super excited. 20% of the total membership being in a region that hardly got any direct benefit, no, out of the presentations, purely because of the time zone. So we're really excited to bring some live events to the table to our members here in the region. And I want to invite everybody and anybody who wants to be part of this to reach out to me, contact details on the slide, and we can take it from there. It's a really exciting journey that we just started.
Fantastic. I think that pretty much sums it up. And we are a members helping members organization. So getting involved is it benefits yourself, but it benefits the community, and obviously it benefits the mission that is important to all of us, which is securing these critical systems better than we maybe are today. So
no, indeed, definitely.
All right, so here's just we'll stop here on this last slide. Some contact information again for both of us, and please feel free to reach out, and we'll both be collaborating on initiatives and ideas and concepts for Region 4. And I'm excited. So thanks, Jaco, and thank you everybody for landing on the page and checking out Region 4. And I hope you get involved.
Thank you, Derek.
Bye-bye. Take care.